Wow, is it a bird? Is it a unicorn? No, it is the Pula Unicrom. Seriously, guys, I don't know what's with the guys with who's cooking for these naming conventions, but it is what it is. Welcome back, audiophiles. It's me, your boy Joe, back again with another video, and this time we're going to be looking at the Pula Unicrom. Unicorn or Unicrom aside, but hey, this is from the Pula audio brand, and they are known for pretty good ones like the Pula PA02. The Pula Unicrom is a single DD IEM, which is from Pula brand, and it costs around $80 as of the time of this review. I've also added timestamps in the description of this video, so you guys can also click on whichever section you want if you want to see more in detail. So a quick disclaimer on the Pula Unicrom. This is a review unit given to me by Pulkit from Gadget Generations. So huge shout out to Pulkit for sponsoring me this particular unit. And as always, all thoughts and opinions are my own. Without any further ado, let's get to the unboxing. So let's have a first look at the Pula Unicrom. Straight off the bat, we can see that the packaging is really nice. It has that glittery look to it, and it has that feel. Nice, good, soft feel. And here we have the specs, written as Pula Audio, single DD, with an impedance of 32, and a sensitivity of 101 dB. Let's begin. Nice unboxing experience. We have the branding. It has to open. When it does, we are greeted with the Pula and all of its glory and the carry case. Yummy. No, guys, no, don't eat it. It has that kind of beautiful wood finish to it. It has wood with resin finishing. This is the pouch. It has that green soft touch feel to it. Feels really premium. I really like this pouch. And inside the pouch, we have the cable. And we have two segments in here. The first segment, compartment for earphone jack and the paperwork. And the second segment, okay, so you just compartmentalized the bottom, are the ear tip. It has that really nice shiny finish to it. It's a flat 2-pin. Left and right are very clear, visible, and these are the nozzles. Decent sized nozzles, I would say. So the headphone jack is a screw-on style, where you have to match the pins with this, and it's locked in place. Very nice flush finishing as well. Here's the left and right pins. Here are the various ear tips. And that's pretty much it. So in terms of packaging, I think they did really well. The first thing I want to take a look at is this pouch, because it's an amazing pouch. I really like the kind of soft touch feel to it. It's lined with velvet inside, and it really does fit the IEMs. I don't have to do any extra efforts or anything. Just slaps in like that. Perfect size for the IEMs. I think you can try to put in another smaller DAC, but then it will end up with an extra bit of a shove to push it in, and I really don't want to damage the wires in it. So as for the IEM itself, very good box given the price point. One thing I did miss out is that in the unboxing, the IEMs came with these particular ear tips. I would show a photo in here, but these are the standard white ear tips that comes along with the other pack of ear tips, that is these colorful ones in here. This is for the balanced approach, and these blue ones in here, which is supposedly to give an extra bass impact. And I did try it. It is having that little bit of a slight difference. It is also pretty comfy, so the standard silicone ear tips is also a way to go if you don't want to spend extra to go for other ear tips. As for me, I have used the SpinFit Neo for my ear tips. They have a really good fit and seal. And other ear tips that I could recommend is Divinus Prism and also Tangsu Shanghai Noble. And these ones are all really good. I think that the Pula is kind of versatile in that the nozzle is just the right size. It's fitting every single ear tips perfectly fine, and it fits really snug for me. Comfort wise, it's amazing. So the IEMs themselves, it has that green maple wood and it has a resin finish on top. Since this is a wood finish, every person's IEM is going to be slightly different. So that is something I like about it. The shape and the contours is really good, very smooth, and it doesn't have any kind of lumps and bumps when I'm wearing it. And from the IEM, we're going to be looking at the cable. The cable is a pretty good cable. I would say it has a modular connection, which you could switch between the 3.5 and the 4.4. One thing I do really like about the cable is that it's a screw-in cable. So if you do accidentally pull it or anything, it's not going to go yanking off, and it's a screw lock-on. Really nice. The cable itself has a little bit of memory to it when you're putting it down, but I think if you use it more often, that memory does go away and it starts to get a bit more softer. So that's another point to note. The Y split is a non-branded Y split which matches with the cable color, and we have a working chin slider, which is also pretty nice. This one is more of a generic see-through cylindrical chin slider. At least it matches with the cable's aesthetic, so not a big deal breaker for me. Now it's time for the fit test. Let's put them in. Goes in pretty snug. The seal is, as I said, very good, and no matter what kind of ear tips you're using, you're going to get a very good seal out of them. So after adjusting, this is the left side, and this is the right side. It's elegant, it has that smooth finish to it. Even while lying down, it's really comfortable. It's not going to be poking at you or prodding at anything. Now with the IEMs connected, it's time to move on to the sound test. So as usual, kicking things off, we're going to be looking at the frequency response graph of the Pula. As you can see here, we can see that it has a really good sub-bass rumble to it that I can surely attest. It has a really, really nice satisfying sub-bass rumble, especially the bass impact is amazing in this. So we have a good sub-bass rumble, which rolls off a bit more looser to the mids, and then it goes off to a very smooth treble response. Now, I can assure you that the sub-bass and the bass impact of the Pula is amazing. It's really good. It has that satisfying bass slam to it, as well as a very good bass sub-bass rumble that you can feel. So that's something I really do enjoy about it. The treble is smooth. It's not going to be peaky or shouty or any kind of harshness to it. It's very nice. It's smooth. Maybe you would miss out a little bit of the micro details, but then the overall details and the presence, especially the vocals, you're not going to miss out on the details which is in that. One thing I do want to mention in terms of drivability is that I've tried this on my Retro Nano, I've tried this on DAC, I tried this on the K11 FIO, and it runs really well on everything across the board. Even if you switch it to the 3.5mm jack and then just run it straight out of your phone, it does drive to a very decent level, I would say. So the Pula's drivability is really good. If you want even more of that sub-bass rumble and then a bit more on the slam, then you could think of putting it to more higher power, and it does scale pretty well with higher power. The point I'm trying to make is that you don't really have to search for the higher power to get a very good response and a very good experience out of the Pula Unicrom. So with all that said, we're going to be plugging this in and let's hit some music.
A few moments later.
The first song that we're going to be looking at is Black Rover by Vickeblanka. Now this one is a OST song from the, of course, a very good Black Clover. Do check it out if you missed it. Very nice series and very good song for matching it. And in this one, this is a typical rock genre, and I wanted to see how it is playing on that rock genre. There is a piano that comes in the background of this song, and it's being picked up beautifully well with the Pula. It has a very soft feel to it, and it's very natural. I feel it's more natural. There is an electric guitar that then comes in for the drops, and that has a very good sub-bass rumble to it. It is nice and satisfying to listen to. The electric guitars don't feel distorted or anything. It's very good. There's a very keen sense of layering that I could feel with the Pula Unicrom. And the vocals are not taken back. I would call this a mild V shape rather than what it says on the paper with the balanced approach. But even with that mild V shape, I am loving it. The vocals are forward, even though the bass is nice and powerful. It doesn't drown that vocal. That vocal's details are being picked up. It's something that you could enjoy, and it's something that you could crank the volume up and bang your head towards it. So it's really good in that sense. Overall, a very good song, rendered beautifully well with the Pula Unicrom. So the next song that we're going to look at is Black Suit by Super Junior. Now, I can't express how much I am loving listening to this song with the Pula Unicrom. There is a very good bass synth that is present in the song all throughout, and that synth is also traveling in left and right directions. It's picked up so well in the Pula Unicrom. It's so sharp, it's so good, and it gives you the feeling of immersiveness when you're listening to it. Bass impact and the slam is top notch, that I really do enjoy it. So I guess you would have seen me rocking my head with the song. It's something that is totally immersive, and the staging is really good. You could feel the left right staging in it, and it's something I really enjoy. The vocals are forward. The vocals are very clear, very crisp. This song is pretty magical in it, and the Pula does so well in rendering this particular song. Top notch performance, enjoyed it a lot. So the next song we're going to be looking at is Blinding Lights by The Weeknd. The good one in this song is that the vocals are really good. Weeknd's voice is nice and mesmerizing, as well as his awesome bass drops and that sub bass rumble. That is picked up really well with the Pula Unicrom. You could feel that the sub bass rhythm, the punch, the slam, everything is good. There's a very good drum kit that is present all throughout the song, rendered really well with the Pula Unicrom. The drums, bass hits, as well as the synth that you could hear for the sub bass is picked up really well. That rumble is excellent, but it doesn't drown the rest of the song. The vocals are forward, picked up really well, nice and crisp and clear. Overall, a super presentation and a banger of a song, rendered really well with the Pula Unicrom. So the last one that we're going to be looking at is Bling-Bang-Bang-Born by Creepy Nuts. In this one, there is a very good sub bass rhythm that comes in all throughout the song, and there's a very clear, distinctive squeaky sofa that you could hear in the background as well. Both of them, it can pick out that sub bass rumble and that big rhythm beautifully well as picking out that clear squeaky sofa that is very present in a particular location, and that is both rendered very well with the Pula Unicrom. So the individual instruments in here is very crisp, very clear, as well as the bass slam and impact. It's something that I will time and time again say Pula did really well with the Unicrom, and hit of a song and really good. Enjoyed it a lot. Bling-Bang-Bang-Born. So finally, what are my overall impressions for the Pula Unicrom? Well, first and foremost, it's a very good package for what it's worth. For $80, getting this much with a modular cable, a very good IEM with a mild V shape, as well as an excellent pouch to boot. I would certainly call this a mild V shape with an extra super bass slam and rumble to boot. In that sense, I have no qualms saying that this is a 5-star product. So that's the rating that I'm going to be giving it. In terms of who should and who shouldn't get it, if you want something of a bass impact, if you would like that mild V-shape approach, if you want that slight exciting tune, I would say the Pula Unicrom is awesome for you, and it's a very good implementation of what a single DD can do. If you want something that is more analytical, you actually want more micro details, and you're the guy who wants to shy away from the bass and then focus more on the micro details, then probably this is not for you. So with all that said, let me know what you think about the Pula Unicrom down in the comments below. And as usual, if you do like the video, give me a thumbs up. If you don't like the video, give me a thumbs down. I don't know. Until then, this is Joe, and I would see you in the next review. Peace. Bing, bang, 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 bang.